It's Sunday evening, and Sunday evenings are for story pills. Once upon a time, there lived an ant and a grasshopper by the river. It was during the hot summer season when the ant was toiling hard by collecting wheat grains from the farmer's field. The ant would work hard all day long from morning to evening, collecting the heavy grain well balanced on her back. She would then put the wheat grain in her lather, that is, her storehouse, carefully, and rush back to the field to collect another grain. She would scurry back and forth between the field and her storehouse, often repeating these tasks the whole day. On the other hand, there was a grasshopper who would spend all his time singing and dancing. He would often laugh and scorn at the ant for toiling so hard the entire day in collecting the grains. He would frequently call the ant to join him in singing and dancing and making merry at the present time. However, the ant would ignore him and continue with her work. This would make the grasshopper laugh even louder, and he would often ridicule the ant, stating that they have enough food to sustain themselves in summer. Hearing this, the ant said that she was saving some food for the cold season and recommended the grasshopper to follow the same. The grasshopper didn't pay heed to her words and continued singing and dancing and making merry. Soon, summer faded to autumn and autumn to winter. It became freezing cold outside due to snowfall, and the sun was barely visible, and the nights were long and dark. Out of cold, the grasshopper lost his interest in singing and making merry. He was cold and hungry and had no place to take shelter from the snow outside. He wondered how to save himself from this tough situation. Suddenly, he remembered the ant and visited her for some food and shelter. He knocked at her door for help. When she opened the door, the grasshopper offered to sing for her in return for some food and shelter. To this, the ant replied that she had toiled hard in summer to save enough food for winter, and the grasshopper had mocked her then. She gently asked him to sing somewhere else and earn his food and shelter. It is then that the grasshopper realized that he should have saved up enough for the winter instead of wasting his time being lazy during summer in singing and dancing around. You see, the story teaches us that one must make the best use of the present situation instead of wasting time and suffering later. Some of us are good at planning for our material future, but are not good at planning for our eternal future. Christ has promised us that He will come. We must therefore prepare for His coming and not spend our time solely planning for our material well-being. The grasshopper faces the harsh reality and learns the lesson in a hard way. May you not learn it the hard way. Make hay while the sun shines.